All right, it's 10 o'clock, so at this time we'll call the meeting to order today, April 2nd, 10 o'clock, regular commission meeting. Welcome to all those in attendance. It looks like we've got great representation from the district attorney's office in support of child enrichment and what they do here in our community. So at this time, we will go into our invocation. Reverend Favors, if you'll lead that this morning.
Father, again, we thank you for this day. We bless your name for the strength you've given us to move there within it. And we ask now, dear God, that you share with us the discernment, wisdom to carry out this work that you've given to us and this charge you've given to us. In Jesus' name, our prayer. Amen.
Amen. Now, pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll move on to our approvals, the first being of today's agenda. We do have the addition of Torrie and Stephanie, our two department heads, with updates. So we'll need a motion to approve with that addition.
I'll make a motion to approve both.
Second. Commissioner Holloman and Commissioner Joplin, all in favor? Any opposed? The next item for approval, we do not have any minutes today, but those will come at the April 15th meeting. So we'll start out with our information and announcements. Torrie, do you want to start? From our road superintendent, Torrie Battle.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning to the board. Just want to give out some updates on public works, the shop, solid waste, and also lawn maintenance. With public work department is continuing to repair and replace things that were damaged from the effects of Helena. As we replace name signs, stop signs of that nature, we're having a issue. As soon as we replace those signs, they are being removed. So that we need the citizens to help out with us on that, because those signs are costly. And we're currently working with FEMA to wrap up the things that they'll need so the county can be reimbursed, and getting those things back to a standard. And I want to let you know that, and the community know that 4 of the 6 covers that were damaged will be replaced. We'll replace Fort Creek cover that's run across that road tomorrow. So we only have 2 covers left. Pretty much roads, dirt roads, paved roads, a good standard, except a couple of them for a stagecoach, Gilpin, Rousseau, and Bond Pump. But we're working on to get those roads resurfaced. We also purchased 2 new dump trucks at the end of 2024. We're waiting on a boom mower to keep the trees back off the easement for drivers to be able to see when they come to the stop sign, nature there. So we're waiting on that to be delivered. As far as the shop continues to provide service for all departments. First responders, we know when they come in, everything put back. But we work diligently to get those vehicles in and out of the soon as possible. There's a part that is in need on a motor grader. I spoke with Ms. Pam this morning for its cost on it, so we're working to get that back in good standard. We may have to purchase another one. And I also want to say, for the public work, we aim to serve the community as well as different departments. We know that we can't make everybody happy, but we try to be fair in what we do and get those issues as soon as possible. I want to let you know, and some of the community to know, that the work orders are done first come, first serve. As we know, emergencies will be pushed ahead. And then with lawn maintenance, You know, we have new guys right now training those. Everything going well. The guys are working hard, but we're also considering, for us like the courthouse, government complex, maybe the airport. You know, building that stick out that need more care. We're in works to try to see if we can contract those accounts out. So we're still doing that. So solid waste, I think we're gonna vote on that today. It's up to standards, but getting ready for trash standards today. So I know further on that, and we'll get the guys in order to serve the people on that day. Anything y'all got for me? Y'all wanna know?
I'd like to commend you, Torrie, because y'all done a fabulous job with this Helena cleanup. It's been an extraordinarily difficult situation, and y'all have done really well. Y'all, come to clean stuff up, and for safety reasons, it's been a wonderful thing for the county, and we appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
I second that. Thank you, Torrie.
Thank you.
Thank you for what all you do. And next we'll have Stephanie from our senior citizens.
As I say to my seniors every morning, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
When I put in for the position to go to the senior center to be a director, I was looking at what it needs at the centers. And I said, it always been a senior center, but it's not handicap accessible. I had been over there before and to help out, and I had seen a lady that walking down the aisle and she fell. So my thing was, we need rails down this hallway. Today we have rails down the hallway. It's painted. We got it painted in the inside. It's beautiful. It's bright and it's beautiful. Mr. Ali also painted the inside. And my goal is, I say a star. I'm looking for a star. I'm gonna tell you what number of stars I wanted by the time everything is over. When you looking for a house, you don't ride by and look at one of the tore down houses. When you see a beautiful house, you're like, oh, that's my house. That's where I want to be. And that's my vision for the center. I don't only want to be beautiful on the inside. I want to be beautiful on the outside. It's growing already. People wonder what we be doing. And when I came in today, everybody was looking at my boxes. Y'all probably thought I done been to Holly, that store in Augusta, but I haven't. I got talented seniors over there. Y'all will be surprised what they can do. This flower, they made these out of sewing together and made it. My little Easter rabbit over here, the ceramic, that came out of the crowd. This came from the ceramic. Here one. I got it plugged up to show my lights. Last but not least, Marie. I also have ones. So we have talent there. And seniors are like children. They want to be loved. And no matter what they do, if you show them that you appreciate them and give them love, they're gonna give you their all. Everything is going. The last thing that we had coming up, a computer class. Even with the energy assistant, they want the seniors to start getting on a computer and doing it themselves. I don't know how many seniors really want to get on the computer. So we always had a computer lab with 4 computers in it. Now we have an instructor doing a great job. They love her, Miss Favors. It's our computer instructor. If we going somewhere, they love going places too. But if they got class, they say, no, I don't want to go. I'm not going to miss out on my computer class. She's not only showing them the computer stuff, how to do on the computer, they're using their phone. We had somebody present something one day, and one of the seniors' phone started ringing. And she turned it over. And I looked at her, she said, I learned that in the computer class. So we got the computer class going. And on every other Friday, we go to the nursing home. We got a choir. We got a piano player, Miss Louise Butler. Last time we went over there, 2 weeks ago, we had all the people in the nursing home want to sing. So they enjoy going out. We appreciate y'all giving us another band, because the first band we own can travel with 10. They want the band painted. They put the party bus on the side of it. These are party seats, they ready. Yeah. We got line dancers, which they are going to perform Relay for Life. So we're growing. I'm not only on the center side, I'm also with Transit. Transit, we now have 2 new vans. I told them we're all working for the community. So we want to look professional. So now they're wearing, make sure they wear their logo shirts with McDuffie County, or either khaki and black pants, because we're representing McDuffie County. So we are doing that. And I want to get started trying to bring in Medicaid, but we can start dealing with people that's on Medicaid to travel, for them to go from places to places. I wrote down so much stuff, then I tore it up, then I wrote it down again, because I am so excited about being at the senior center. I'm excited with the seniors. And I invite each and every one of y'all to come. Oh, I forgot about the floors. That's the next thing we're gonna work on, is getting the floors done. And that's already in the budgets of us, so that's the next project we're gonna work on. So, as I told them when we went to the Capitol, a lot of people always ask, where's Thomson, where's McDuffie County? And we always got to say, 30 minutes from Augusta. But we're gonna get McDuffie County, Thomson on the map, starting with the senior center. Oh, don't let me forget about, I'm sorry, I know they're supposed to be shouting me, but we went to a meeting at the Wolf Lodge. In LaGrange, they have a chair volleyball team. And me and Kimberly Mathis, Bray County, we were like, we're gonna get us a team together. And we did. Bray County came down here, Bray County always think they can whoop Thomson. But the seniors said, we are ready. And they said, let them out. And I let them out. And we whooped Bray County 3 times.
It looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. And I was a cheerleader. And I tell you the truth, I had to go buy me some B12. I told them they too young for me. I can't hang with them. But tentatively, we supposed to go to Bray County on April the 30th. So we hope playing in Bray County. So we told them we whooped them here and we're gonna whoop them there. So hope y'all can come join us.
Well, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for your outlook and the way you keep up your facilities. And we appreciate what you do. I'd like to mention for the public that back in January, the Senior Citizens Center got a raving review for the staff, the way they keep the building, the way they operate their organization. So, Stephanie, kudos to you all.
Thank you.
With that, we'll have an update from David on the Comcast Broadband project.
So you have a copy of our update in your package. So construction still continues to move forward. We've currently completed passings of 2,154 homes and or businesses that can now have fiber service. For the month of March, there was 409 additional businesses and residents added, and we're looking at a projection of 183 for the month of April. Some of that is hinging upon a permit that we're working through with CSX. If that permit is received sooner and that we're allowed to move forward quicker, then we will have a lot more work completed before the end of the month. We continue to provide what we call escalations. These are issues, whether it be for service or construction problems, things along those lines, to Comcast. Comcast continues to address those, determining how we best serve the requests that we're receiving. We're still working on some of the long driveway drops so that we can get those addressed. We don't have a solution absolutely completed yet, but within the next couple of weeks, I think we'll have the ability to address all long driveway drops. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, David. I think we had some IT issues this morning, but if you could see the map in our packet, it looks like the eastern and western side of the county are complete, right, David?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So, if there are no other questions, we'll move on to, we have no appointments this morning and no old business. We'll move straight into new business. First being consideration to approve Trash Amnesty Day for April 19th. After further discussion, after our meeting the other night, we realized April 19th is the day before Easter, so it might be best if we push that off to April 26th. But that's the consideration on, we'll take a motion if somebody has a, unless,
Let's make a motion, make it the 26th then. Because the 19th, didn't you say the 19th is the day before Easter?
that's right.
Okay.
Motion by Commissioner Joplin, seconded by Commissioner Wilson. Any discussion? All in favor? Trash Amnesty Day will be April 26th. The next is a consideration to approve a proclamation for the McDuffie County Child Abuse Prevention Month, this month, April 2025. And before I read the proclamation and we discuss that, Kari Viola-Brooke is the Executive Director of Child Enrichment right here in McDuffie County. And she'd like to say a few words.
Good morning. Thank you for allowing us to come and tell you a little bit about what we're doing at Child Enrichment. It's still surprising to me that a lot of people don't know what we do at Child Enrichment or the impact we're having here in the McDuffie County. So Child Enrichment's been around since 1978, and we started as a shelter for abused children in Augusta. We've evolved since then and have the Child Advocacy Center as well as the CASA program, which stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates. In 2017, with the support of the district attorney, we were able to open up an office here in McDuffie. So instead of the kids in our community having to drive all the way to Augusta to receive services, they can now get that right here in our community. So just last year alone, we served 191 kids in our Thomson office. And what we do there is with our Child Advocacy Center, whenever there's an allegation of abuse in the 6 counties that we serve, which is McDuffie, Warren, Wilkes, Lincoln, Tolliver, and Glasscock County, those children come to our office here to get interviewed. Those interviews are recorded, and then we're able to offer free trauma counseling to them. We work very closely with the district attorney's office, and those interviews are admissible in court. So if a kid is interviewed today and it's a couple years until it goes to trial, the district attorney is able to use those interviews conducted at Child Enrichment as evidence in the child molestation cases. In addition to that, in 2020, we had taken over the CASA program, so the Court Appointed Special Advocates for this judicial circuit. So what we do is we recruit and train community volunteers to advocate for kids in foster care. We know if a kid has a CASA volunteer, they're going to spend half as long as they normally would in the foster care system, which is ultimately saving our community money. We know that the future of our community relies on our children, and we want children to have safe environments to grow up in where they can just be kids. But in order to do that, we need to be very intentional on providing services to them when they've been victims of abuse, but more importantly, working on prevention. We want to make sure that this is the safest environment possible for kids to grow up in. So we've added some intentional efforts related to prevention to try to limit that abuse from happening. We work with our local schools on providing training on mandated reporting, education on recognizing signs and symptoms of sexual abuse, and how to put processes and policies in place to prevent child abuse. We are so grateful to be here in this community, and we're very fortunate that when we first moved in 2017, we were renting, and we know, in talking with Mr. Crawley, we've had to move a couple of times, and the city has been super helpful in helping us find spaces. But we've been really fortunate that last year we were able to purchase a building. So we're now permanently going to be at 220 Black Street, and we're going to be starting a capital campaign soon to renovate that space to have on-site medical where kids can get their sexual abuse exams done on-site, have more therapy rooms to let kids heal after they've experienced abuse, as well as adding a training room. So as soon as we have those plans and everything ready for that, I would love to come back and educate everybody on a little bit more of the future of what it will look like for child enrichment here in this community. But April is Child Abuse Prevention and Awareness Month, so I'd reached out to Mr. Beggs to see if we could do a proclamation. So thank you for the support of the kids in our community and child enrichment.
Thank you, Kari, and thank you to all the local partners that made that happen. We're very blessed to have that resource right here in McDuffie County. With that, the proclamation is that it was in your packet, and I won't read the entire thing, but April is recognized nationally as Child Abuse Prevention Month, and during this time, we reaffirm our commitment to working together to prevent child abuse and support survivors. And whereas McDuffie County stands with Child Enrichment and other local organizations in promoting a future where all children are safe, valued, and empowered to thrive, now therefore, I, Chase Beggs, Chairman of the McDuffie County Board of Commissioners, do hereby proclaim April 2025 as Child Abuse Prevention Month in McDuffie County and encourage all residents, businesses, and organizations to join in efforts to prevent child abuse. Is there a motion that we approve this resolution?
Second.
Motion by Vice Chairman Wilson, seconded by Commissioner Favors. All in favor?
Aye.
If you will, join me down front. We will present this to Kari. As it said, now we proclaim April 2025 as Child Abuse Prevention Month here in McDuffie County. Kari, thank you. Can you get all the?
No, I'm gonna read y'all a scooch on it.
Now we'll move on to our first reading of amending Chapter 34, Environment, Article 4, Soil Erosion, Sedimentation, and Pollution Control Ordinance of the McDuffie County Code of Ordinances.
So this is your first reading. We are required to have 2 readings. We would have a public hearing at your next commission meeting and approve the second reading. We are mandated by state law to adopt certain state recommendations and requirements for soil erosion through the model ordinance. So they've provided additional information for us to update our model ordinance. What's presented before you is underlined and strike through. In the package shows those changes as presented. I'd be glad to answer any questions you may have.
If there are no questions, David, that'll be on our Tuesday, April 15th agenda also. Right. Next item is consideration to approve Resolution 2504, approving a FLOST intergovernmental agreement. Resolution 2505, election to impose the county FLOST, and an intergovernmental agreement with the city of Thomson for the distribution of the FLOST, floating local option sales tax. David has prepared these agreements, and we have met with the city. They plan to put these on their agendas this month as well. Is there a motion to approve?
Mr. Chairman, real quick, what I would suggest is approval subject to the county attorney's final review and the city attorney's final review, because they were still making some adjustments to the language, but there wouldn't be any substantive changes as far as distribution or anything else of the lost.
Thank you.
Or the FLOST, excuse me.
Is there a motion to approve subject to the county attorney's review?
I'll make a motion to approve, with a comment afterwards.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Joplin. Second by Vice Chairman Wilson.
Just for the public's information, this is HB 581, which is, sales tax for relief of property tax. So personally, any landowner, homeowner, or whatever it'd be in their best interest to vote for this, in the city and the county, because we can roll back property taxes considerably, and I think the city is can roll them back more than we can, just
Hopefully.
because of the size of the city. So I just want to let everybody know that y'all need to vote for that 1% sales tax. I hate taxes, but this is one that you don't get back on your back in your pocket. So anyway, just want to mention that.
Motion was made by Commissioner Joplin, seconded by Vice Chairman Wilson. All in favor? Any opposed? All right, last we'll have the consideration to approve an ACO report for March 2025 from our tax commissioner.
I removed $2,716.65 from the property tax digest, and I added $24.17 to the mobile home digest. These changes are from appeals being settled.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve?
Second.
Motion by Vice Chairman Wilson, seconded by Commissioner Joplin. All in favor? Any opposed? With that, that being all of today's new business, I will ask for a motion to go into executive session.
Second.
Motion made by Vice Chairman Wilson, seconded by Commissioner Joplin. All in favor? Any opposed? Thank you all.